Okay, so you're going to change up your exercise. One of the best ways to do that, and it's one thing that especially men are more likely to do this than women. Women tend to think that they're going to bulk up if they do this, and that's just not the way God made us. So one way to quickly change up your exercise is to include strength training. And in My Place for Fitness on pages 82 and 83, we actually put in pictures in there for you to actually see the different types of strength training moves you can do. And strength training, just like a few of the benefits of strength training, it's going to halt the bone loss and build bone density. It's going to improve your balance, posture, and stability. It's going to increase your muscle tone and lean body mass. So, and we want that because as you lose weight, if you don't strength train, you'll lose both fat and muscle. So you may lose that, you may lose weight quicker, but you're not going to be as healthy because you're losing your muscle with it. So you really want to strength train. It's going to slow the scale down a little bit because your muscle's going to grow and your fat's going to disappear, but the muscle is smaller than fat. So it takes up less room. Vicki, do you have your pound of fat?
I do. All right.
So he's going to show a pound of fat.
This is a pound of fat that I dropped it. It's in my freezer. This is a pound of fat that I keep in my freezer from the butcher. Okay, that's what about a pound of your fat, if it was like taken out of your body, and this is what a pound of muscle looks like. Yes, yep. Mary's holding up her cell phone. So look at that. This takes up, it weighs the same, but this takes up way less space. So what do you put on the side of your leg?
So why wouldn't you want that? You would want stronger muscles because it's going to allow you to do so much more in life. And you want to shed that fat. So you want to strength train. And that's that is probably one of the biggest reasons why. But it improves your overall flexibility by working muscles through a full range of motion. It improves your body composition by reducing body fat and by growing muscle. So we talked about that a little bit, but it's going to reduce your body composition. And that's one, we're going to talk about the scale later, but that's one of the ways you can tell that it's working because it's going to change the way your clothes fit before you might see something on the scale.
One more comment about that too, Mary, about the muscle versus fat. So fat is inert. That means it sits there. Muscle, on the other hand, is vibrating. It's like full of energy. So you know when you have your phone on vibrate and it goes bzzz, your muscles do that all the time. The more muscle you have, the more energy they're expending even while you're asleep.
So think of fat as a couch potato and think of muscle as the Energizer Bunny. Okay, it's going to increase your muscle endurance, your strength and power, which equals your usable energy. It increases your HDL, your good cholesterol, and decreases your LDL, your bad cholesterol. It reduces your risk of diabetes. It lowers your risk of heart disease. It lowers your blood pressure. It increases lung function and lowers the risk of several cancers. So strength training, there's so much good about strength training, and that's not all the benefits. There's even more benefits in the book. But if you wanted to look at My Place for Fitness, there's these little diagrams in there and they show you exactly what to do. So a lot of times people are just afraid of strength training because they just don't know what to do. But we give you all the directions, all the little pictures. We tell you how many reps to do and or how to start, what weight to start with. And with strength training, you can simply just start with, I would say most people can handle 5-pound weights. So you just do 8 reps. If that's too much for you, a rep is just one movement, one full range of motion. If that's too much for you, then you'll know at the end of 8, you can't do anymore. You're struggling and your muscle won't let you do anymore. Then you need to lower your weight. But if that was really easy, and for most people, 5 pounds of weight will be, because even a grocery bag is at least 5 pounds. So you carry your groceries in and out of your house, you're going to be able to lift by 5 pound weight. And so you can increase that weight. And we always recommend with strength training that you increase a pound at a time, but you can pretty quickly increase. So having a ankle weight or something like that you could wrap around your weight is an easy way to increase it without having to buy a whole lot of extra things, because you can add one ankle weight and then another one and just keep them going. There's also weights out there where you can just turn a dial and it'll shift the weight for you, and it'll increase weights for you. But strength training is one of the best things that a woman can do, because it's going to burn your metabolism faster. If you were to do a cardio class and then the next day you did a strength training class, you're going to burn fat longer after doing your strength training class than your cardio class, because strength training will stay with you for the rest of the day, whereas cardio will work off pretty quickly. But strength training will keep on going. So why not do it? It's so worth it, because there's so many benefits to it.